it's Admiral back here with Tales of Symphonia. As you can well see on the file select, we've only got Lloyd and Colette on our party at the moment, because we've just made it to the final sort of dungeon and we are bobbling about looking for our friends whom got heckin' messed about. Although actually looking over there, that looks a lot like the trap that caught them, doesn't it? And just one note I noticed while editing, I think it probably doesn't mean anything, it's probably just an oversight, or maybe it's lore. But when Tabitha came back, it was 2 episodes ago? I can't remember. No, it was when Heimdall was being destroyed, so that was last episode, I think. Point is, when she came back, her dialogue was normally capitalized, as in the first letter of each sentence was capitalized, whereas she used to speak in all caps. I don't know if that means something about her reparation somehow made her speak even more normally or what. Probably it isn't anything. So I think I most likely want to go to where that thing over there, because that looks a lot like the trap that took away the others. But let's try heading over here first. Maybe we're going to find this Derris emblem somewhere else. Huh? How? Am I up here?
What is happening?
That doesn't look good. Why are we near this? Oh, okay. I'm dying now. And they were never heard from again. That was weird. Am I in like a negative dimension? What is happening? Oh, guys.
What is this funky place?
Well, you're asking the right questions.
Do you hear a strange sound?
Yeah, it's Zelos. Just ignore him.
A strange sound.
We'll be sucked into the magic circle.
Oh, crap. Let's get the hell out of here.
And they didn't move a muscle.
What is this thing?
What is this thing? Precisely. Ah, hey, whoa. That doesn't look good, does it? Oh, dear.
What's the matter? You'll be caught unless you hurry up and run.
Such a pathetic sight, Zelos.
Oh, okay, this is some kind of trick, surely, because this is out of character for both of these people.
What? Why is Kuchi now?
It's gotta be an illusion. There's no way those two would be.
Yeah, exactly.
You're so stupid. You've shut your eyes to reality for so long that you can't even tell what's real anymore.
You grew up in Mizuho, yet you still can't tell if I'm real or an illusion?
Guys, we're literally in space. You can't pull this kind of stuff on us. We've been through far too much for this to be the way this goes.
How did someone so unworthy become the Chosen? It's no wonder he betrayed his friends.
Neither of you should have been born.
Alright, that's a little harsh.
So much happier had you not been born.
I, for one, would not have been happier if you had two had been born, because we'd be dead. Probably.
You brought misfortune upon the people of Mizuho.
I haven't brought misfortune to...
Can you really say you didn't? You, the coward who trembled before Volt and killed your comrades?
Which, by the way, gets more ridiculous the more I learn about it, which apparently she was like 7 when that happened. Are you kidding me?
One betrayed his friends and then came back shamelessly, and the other killed the people of her village. A fitting end.
Now, if you think you can run, run! You'll be devoured by the darkness and die.
So what is this and why? And why is it on Derris-Kharlan? Does Mithos have something to do with it? If so, why is any of this in place?
Damn it, we're gonna be eaten by that monster unless we do something.
You gotta be kidding. Would you like me to save you, Zelos?
Beg for our forgiveness.
And pledge loyalty to Crucius?
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're just dispensing with all of the pretenses of this being an illusion. You're just telling us you're part of Crucius. Oh, great. Awesome. Wonderful.
That monster will bestow eternal suffering upon you. If
It's
it
just a
devours
spider, man.
You will neither live nor die. You will be trapped in true darkness, tormented in isolation forever.
Well, you've certainly shown your hand now.
Forever.
I can save you. Join us and defeat Lloyd. Then it will all be over.
Lord Mithos has agreed to let the people of Mizuho live.
And he'll remove the title and duties of the Chosen from you and transfer everything to me.
Celeste will gain the power of the Chosen.
Yeah, this is weird also. Why is this happening when Lloyd fell through that exact spot in the less foggy Derris-Kharlan? The non-Silent Hill Derris-Kharlan. And also, why did he get teleported up onto this thing anyway?
Yes! What I've wanted more than anything else. The power of the Chosen. You'll let me have it, won't you? Just imagine. Your life will finally have meaning and value.
So is this a nightmare of Lloyd's and not theirs? He's having anxiety visions of them betraying him?
All you
or
have
what?
to do is pledge your allegiance to me. As soon as you do that, you will be saved from the Shadow's grasp.
The
people of Mizuho.
Celeste will become the Chosen.
Listen to me, both of you.
Oh no, he's still hanging around down
I've come
here.
for you guys. I'm right down below.
So he can see this.
Whoa. The only thing down there is that monster.
Lloyd, don't tell me you were eaten by that monster.
No, no, he's in a different plane.
Lloyd is the real illusion.
Okay, I see. That's right, okay. The monster is Lloyd.
I'm not an illusion. Do you think it's better for the people of Mizuho to become part of the Age of Lifeless Beings? Do you think it's okay for Celeste to become the next Chosen who could be sacrificed at any time?
But
Both of you have
It
to
is him,
decide
okay.
for yourselves.
They're seeing that
And I
now.
have faith in you. I know you won't run away, even if what we're trying to do is difficult. Don't forget, your lives have value just by being alive and being there.
just by being alive, my life has value?
A traitor like me has value?
Yes, just by being alive. He's said that like 15 billion times. No, sorry. Yes, absolutely. Is every character going to get a bit of a moment like this, or is it just these two?
Of course not. No life has any value just by being alive.
Why not? Give me one good reason.
Shut up. There's a significance in being born, but if that's not good enough for you, I'll give them another value. They're both valuable because they're my friends.
That's a pretty pathetic value, but I suppose it'll do.
You guys can drop down into the shadow now, and we'll be back reunited with Party of 4 again?
You reject my offer?
Yes, please. No, thank you. Here's what I meant.
Yet you still interfere?
Sorry, but I got no choice. The guy who decided my value believes in me and tells me not to run away.
I mean, he's got a point. If someone is like the first person to tell you that your life has inherent value,
The sort of valuable Zelos, am headed your way.
you gotta do it.
Looks like you beat me to it.
Are you running away again?
I'll raise the entire...
Yeah, Jim, you have no idea how long I spent fighting you, man. You don't get to say that.
I'm not running. The people of Mizuho are waiting for us to reunite the worlds.
Alright, you are still technically visually running, though.
Betraying that trust would truly be running away.
There you go, that's the stuff. Ah, good, okay, because I was worried for a moment.
Or salvation. Guess there's only one way to find out.
I was very worried that we were going to have to fight the both of them for a moment there. Good man, Lloyd. Your charisma saves the day again. What I wouldn't do. What would we do without you?
Too.
Sweet.
It's not like I can really run away from the fact that I was born.
No, indeed.
Exactly. Especially since we now have our newfound pathetic value and all.
I know, it's great. The best part, though, the highlight, is that I'm not actually a giant spider.
I'm gonna try
Sweet.
and face my challenges head on.
Good man.
Yeah, running won't solve anything.
Unless, it's an avalanche or whatever.
What possible value does one burden to exist with cursed blood have?
Why, you just mean mixed race people? Because that doesn't actually describe any of the three below you. And if you're just voicing your own insecurities, I'm not sure why you thought it would work on them. Well, I guess it almost did. Never mind.
Sometimes running's the only way to save yourself. Humans are so arrogant.
How are you walking around and stuff? Spider? What is that? Some kind of charm to show that we passed the
What is
trial
that?
of not being a spider?
Spider figurine.
But it's broken in half.
Is it?
It's kind of creepy.
Doesn't look like it to me.
Maybe it's an admonition to not run away.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, but from whom?
Maybe it is. I'm gonna hang on to it as a reminder.
Grand. We've got that now. Spider figurine. Great. Why? A spider figurine broken in half cautions us against running away from our problems. That is peculiar. Grotten. Interesting little side step, though. So are the other characters going to get those too? And how long has this even been here? Rigo, Persea, Genus, and Rain, are we going to see one of those for them as well? Hopefully Mithos doesn't try anything funny after all this. Surely he would know at this point that it wouldn't work. At least I hope. Try the top floor. See if there's anything useful here. Nah. Well done, you two. How precisely that trap works, I guess I'll never know. Anyone hanging around back in the prison? Oh yeah, Rigo and Persea are there. Hey guys. So nice to see you again. Rigo, you feel like smashing through this for the second time?
It's them.
I'll save you guys.
They're weirdly not responding. It's gotta be there's something wrong with it, right?
I thought I just saw Lloyd.
Yes, he disappeared. What could,
A trap
even if it is, remaining here indefinitely?
would not be particularly meaningful.
Right.
Let us search for Lloyd.
So they've all been whisked away to like a parallel dimension of sorts. Alicia.
Glad you two are safe.
Oh dear. They're all gonna be plagued by stuff.
Impossible.
Please wait. I'll take you to Lloyd.
It's an illusion. Alicia is dead.
Yes. She was murdered.
Yes.
Then what am I, Presea? Even though I'm right here, breathing, my very own sister insists that I'm dead?
Well, I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just that you got throat punched into the next summer and all.
It's true that I was murdered by Regal. But here I am, alive in front of you. Isn't that enough?
Nah, no, that requires more explanation, I think.
It's only an illusion. Be gone. Presea.
We don't know for certain it's an illusion.
I mean, I suppose there's a lot of magic in this world. I guess you could be right, but I think we should at the very least be extremely wary about following whatever she says.
Presea, you believe me, don't you? Thank you.
You.
Stop. If you don't stop. Regal, I can't believe you tried to kill me. I can't believe it.
Silence, Phantom. Presea, move.
If you want to kill Alicia, you must face me first. Prepare yourself.
I don't like the direction this is
Stop it.
taking.
Both of you.
Oh god, did he just kick Lloyd?
Lloyd's voice. Is this an illusion as well?
But there's blood.
It just goes back to the real world. Lloyd's like missing 3 teeth, like, for god!
I feel an evil presence from that blood.
Right, okay,
Be
so it's
careful,
definitely
Presea.
tricks and traps if they're specifically trying to get them away from Lloyd. So they're swapping, he's swapping tactics. Before he was just trying to say, betray Lloyd, it'll be great. And now he's just like, I'll take you to Lloyd.
What's going on?
What's the next
is
step
real?
in this?
It doesn't matter. Just settle down. Why are you fighting each other? You're supposed to be friends.
Lloyd,
You aren't an illusion?
why did you stop attacking? You hate the one who
'Cause it's
murdered
Lloyd.
me, don't you? And Regal, why won't you just let yourself be killed?
I think the answer to that one lies in the question.
You've always felt guilty about killing me. Here's your chance to end it all.
Yes, it's for the best. If you are killed, you will no longer feel guilt.
Why does he always show up right when his illusions are almost about to work?
If you kill him, you will have your revenge. Crimes must be punished.
Both of you, get a hold of yourselves. Don't confuse who you should be fighting. Dying won't settle anything. Killing won't solve anything.
That's the long and short of it. I mean, you already decided this already. You're just getting your resolve shaken, obviously. But if you really feel bad about Alicia's death, you gotta try and not let the world explode.
That is merely logic. People are not moved by logic. If the one you love is killed, you hate the murderer. And murderers must be punished.
I tend to believe that logic and emotion can healthily inform one another under the right
But
circumstances.
if you keep killing people like that, it'll only spawn new hate and new revenge. Besides, you're just running away if you die. You'll forget the murder and the pain of that crime.
Spawn new hate.
Running away from my crime.
What about my feelings? You murdered me.
It is true that Alicia died, but I know she doesn't want things to end like this.
And for a matter of fact, you do too. You were there when she spoke the last words she will ever speak, and they were basically like, I need you both to calm down and be
What
friends.
you're both doing is selfish.
You're the real Lloyd.
And that Alicia is a fake. Alicia wouldn't say things like that.
There you go. I know you'd see things our way.
Kill me?
Stop
No,
deceiving
you're
my
already dead.
friends.
I couldn't possibly. He didn't even... just evaporated it as he walked towards her.
I'm sorry. I lost the will to atone for my crimes by taking comfort in the feeling of being punished. Death is not punishment. Punishment is living with one's crime and working to atone for it.
Yay, now you're thinking the light and happy thoughts.
I closed off my heart and turned away from people who were trying to atone for their crimes because it was easier to hate than to forgive.
There are so many things you can do before you die, and I don't think everything has to be forgiven.
Exactly. If being forgiven is your only motivation for doing it, then you're gonna give up the second it looks like you're not gonna be forgiven. Not being forgiven is difficult because it's more or less the same as guilt, but it's just egotistical to assume that you can be liked in everyone's eyes, I guess.
But no matter how painful things may be, you just can't dwell on the past.
Yes,
I will stop allowing myself to be trapped in the past.
one cannot seek a new world while dragging the past along.
And thus you forget the past. The countless lives that were lost, and the pain of those that suffered.
Yes, you clearly were listening very closely to what Lloyd just said. I can tell.
Crimes must be met with punishment.
Oh, so we're getting some kind of
What's that?
figurine for each of these. But from whom are these figurines coming?
A knife.
There are nicks all over the blade.
Maybe it's a symbol of your past.
Let us think of it that way.
Yes. So that we may never fight amongst ourselves.
Anyone else feel like we shouldn't be picking up these glowing sculptures? But they're very cool and symbolic, so I guess we oughta. Interesting. So Sheena and Zelos were tempted to sort of run away from their problems, and I guess that was sort of the same dealio with Persea and Regal in a sense, because they were tempted into taking the easy way out, whether it was hate or just accepting death. I can't believe I just noticed that the sprite for miscellaneous has like a little gray square around it. Anyway, sorry, that's completely unrelated. So Genus and Rain, what's their confrontation going to be about? It says the chipped dagger represents the past, but I suppose the spider does in the same way. Because running away from our problems is as good as running away from the past, in a sense. Did we ever figure out what this one does, by the way? Nope. Just another entrance, I guess. So presumably our last one's going to be... Well, I guess maybe it could be in this building. I didn't go in here, did I? What's Mithos' tactic going to be with Genus and Rain, I wonder? Also, what was up here? I feed off the fear and selfishness that lives in the hearts of men. Will you offer your selfishness to me?
No thanks.
Will you run, or shall I call it a brave retreat? The price is high.
What is that?
Is that some kind of optional boss or something? I should definitely have Rain before challenging any such thing, but I just want to see what it is. Fall into dark, pleasant sleep inside of me.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
The fugitive? What the hell are you? This is gonna be some big endgame boss, is it? 30,000. Doesn't seem like much health. Well, that didn't take long.
Don't think ill of us. We had no choice.
Should I not have done that? Why do I feel like that was a mistake somehow? Magic ring. Well, that's cool. Light fled into darkness, and you are now the new light. The coward who fled into darkness has lost his power. Engraved with the word magic. Raises magic offense by 10%. That's cool. That's probably fine. It was probably just an optional boss thing to give us new loot and that. Does that mean there would be one around here? Surely that would be specifically about them, because it was called the Fugitive, right? So there should be one for Rico and Persea as well. Oh, okay. You can examine this blood pool. It was just being awkward. All life bears sin when it is born. Will you face your sin? I want to see what the no dialogue is first, but all will be judged someday. That is the nature of sin. Sure, let's face our sin now. Then sinners be judged. It's weird that you're not actually... You would think you would have to play it as the people who are pertinent, but you don't actually seem to have to. And fortunately, the fights are very lax in terms of difficulty. Ow! I wish you wouldn't do that. Nice one, Sheena. Finish it with a summon. That'll do it, I reckon. As long as my beast. Yeah! And it kept it standing up so I could do with our beast immediately. Sweet!
Not bad, am I?
I wouldn't say so. Attack ring. Light fell into darkness along with sin. You bear your sin and are the new light. The power of darkness has now ended. How cool of the power of darkness to do that. I don't know why that mops up my blood precisely. I mean, I guess it's all symbolic, but I wish it were always that easy to clean blood off of things. Don't worry about why. So what's this attack ring? It raises attack by 10%. Sweet. How does that do less than raising strength by 10%? Oh, what? This doesn't raise attack at all. Then I don't know what it does. Or if it does, it doesn't do the actual stat. Anyway, that's weird. Sorry. Didn't mean to get distracted. To Genus and Rain, then. Wherever they may be. Oh, Mithos, don't try anything with them. They're such nice people. And they've already been through way too much. What kind of appeal could he try on them at this point, I wonder? So maybe we're just not allowed to go here yet, is that it? Probably. Can't go forward. Righty, we gotta get our friends first. Somewhere around here they'll be... Oh, yep, there's Rain in a mirror. I knew there was something weird about these mirrors, but, hello? What's going on here, buddy? Is there something strange going on? I think there is. I don't have a reflection. It's just rain. What? I have one now.
Why is the mayor?
Be careful.
Oh no.
It's an illusion.
It's the mayor and her mother. This doesn't look good, because her Rain's mother would obviously be an authority figure for her, but Jesus wouldn't have known her, so the mayor would be the closest thing he had to sort of that kind of figure.
Think I'm an illusion? This is exactly why everyone says half-elves are fools.
Rain, my pitiful child. A tainted child who received only half her elven blood.
Mother?
Half-elves have no place in this world.
That's not true!
It is because you are despicable halflings that I was chased out of Heimdall.
Then why did you give birth to
Yeah,
us?
well, I mean, that's not their fault. It's obviously an illusion, I get it. It's just playing off of their anxieties, but that seems like a pretty poor argument coming from their mother.
There probably was no choice. That's why you were thrown away after you were born.
Disappear from this world.
Die! There is no meaning for you to live.
Disappear.
Die, now!
Humans and elves. Neither side wants us.
That's right. No one wants you.
I didn't choose to be born like this, yet...
It can't be helped. It's your fault for not being a pureblood.
Why?
No, you're wrong.
Thank you, Lloyd, for stopping this garbage.
No, they are not wrong. Half-elves are despised and discriminated against for merely being alive.
Yes, that's true, but that's precisely what makes these two illusions wrong.
Our existence is a crime.
No, it's not the half-elves' fault.
But...
People who can't accept those who are different are the ones to blame. It's because of their weak hearts. I came to get you.
His head butted its way through a magic mirror. I knew you were headstrong, Lloyd, but damn!
Lloyd...
Now let's go.
It's hopeless, Rain. You'll just be abandoned again.
Yeah, just shut up, Rain's fake
As
mom.
long as you're a half-elf, the world will continue to hate you.
Lloyd doesn't hate you.
Came for us, even though he could have left us behind and faced Mithos.
You'll just be betrayed again, because you're a half-elf.
You may be right, but then again, you may be wrong.
The only way to know is to not lose our healer for the final
It
boss
wasn't because
instantly.
of my blood that you abandoned me. It was because of the world that hates my blood, and a mother who was too weak to stand up against it. I'm going to stop hating that weakness. My hatred never changed anything. In order to change the world, I must first change myself. I'm glad I was born a half-elf. It was because of it that I met Lloyd and my other dear friends.
Genus, do you feel the same? You happy that you were born a half-elf?
That's ridiculous. There's no world for half-elves.
So I love how Mithos is just using the illusions as like his backup yes men. Genus, how do you feel about this? And just like puppeting the mayor behind him. You're upset. You're sad about the state of the world. You'd rather die. Listen to the mayor, Genus.
Because humans hate us, I hate humans.
Genus.
But I like you, Lloyd. And I like everyone we traveled with. Because I think they all like me.
You're an idiot. You're deluding yourself.
I'm the same. Just like those that hate half-elves, I get mad at humans and elves just for being who they are. That's just going to make them hate me more. My heart was weak too.
Is it a sin to be weak-hearted? Not everyone's strong. Not everyone can stand being despised.
You're right about that.
Hey, you two.
Lloyd! Thanks for coming.
I'm sorry. I promise to make up for all the trouble we've caused.
It's no trouble, it's no trouble. We haven't had to fight some kind of giant thing called the Reflection or something.
Don't
Oh
worry
god.
about it. We're friends, right? Hey, what's this thing that just came floating down?
Don't know, man. I don't know. Looks like a broken mirror to
They're
me.
fragments of the mirror.
Oh my god, is the monster actually going to be called the Reflection?
Maybe they're symbols of the weakness of our hearts.
You should hang on to it. It's proof that you guys beat that weird mirror.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yes, it's a good idea.
I think these things are radioactive, though. We shouldn't, like, handle them with our hands. Lloyd should take it. He's got gloves. That's dope as hell, though. The broken mirror, a reminder not to give in to our doubts and weakness. Well, let's fight it. I reflect the bitterness that lies in the depths of your hearts. Will you face your darkness? A wise choice, Shadow of the Hero. Will you become light? But if I say yes, then be devoured by darkness. No thank you. I'd like to win. Oh, I didn't even include Rain in the fight. Damn it. The Neglected. Oh, good. Never mind it. They're all about an equal easiness to beat, which is reasonably. Although the first time I got a lucky unison, so I got 2 unison attacks in a row, but even still. This is going alright. No, I said it was going alright. Please don't change my opinion of everything. Bonk. Hit bonk, bonk, hit bonk. Sweet.
Evil doesn't stand a chance.
It sure doesn't. You have conquered your darkness. You have changed from shadow to light. Will the mirror, like, fix itself now? That which was light will lose its power. Ah. Well, anyway, good. It's time to go. Historically, this has been the good squad, though. It is, Sorry, no, damn it, sorry. Persea, Lloyd, Sheena, and Rain. With Lloyd maybe being swapped out for Colette, Zealots, or Regal. Well, any of the other ones, really. This is sort of the free slot. Whereas these 3 are like the 3 I feel like I need for resurrection, double resurrections and Persea's power. No. Oh, why am I doing that when we have spells? Well, everyone's made some substantial progress in their mental health journeys today, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And I love that about Genis's character, that he's like self-aware of his flaws. I mean, they all, obviously this is a sequence of them all being sort of self-aware of the things they struggle with, but in particular I felt like Genis was kind of like I felt like that wasn't a moment of him overcoming weakness, especially, as much as sort of embarking on the path to overcumption, or whatever the appropriate word would be. Skit pitiful Mithos. Mithos is a pitiful person. Why do you say that all of a sudden? Even though he led all those half-elves, he no longer has any friends left that he actually trusted. Yeah, I think loneliness can corrupt one's decisions. No joke. Leading to arbitrary judgment and tyranny, leading to further loneliness. Let's make sure we value our friends. Yes. As always, the power of friendship will kill God in the end. Or in this case, an angel. Well, that's our whole squad reformed. I digs it. And the barrier over there is down, so I guess we can actually progress down there this time. Although, I was under the impression that that was an exit that led to the surface. So I'm not sure precisely what we'll find there, but we'll be finding it next time on Tales of Symphonia. Because unfortunately, that's just all the time we have. But that was sweet. So wait, there's not another one for Lloyd and Colette, right? Another mini-boss we can fight? Maybe there is and I missed it. Nevertheless, that was super cool. I had no idea what was going on at first. I was like, why are Zelos and Sheena talking to these bunch? But it was all just a last-ditch effort on Mithos' part to hoodwink some more people into being allies this late in the game, because poor boys have forgotten how to trust. I gotta say that the betrayal with him and Genis really hurt, because it was obvious that, because Genis kind of has, like, in a way, trust issues, right? Genis and Rain both are a bit that way, probably more Rain than him. And then he finally had a half-elf friend, someone he felt like he could open up to about those kinds of feelings he had, and then ironically that was the person who betrayed him next. But he's a smart kid, so he obviously he's aware of his own feelings and everything. I have complete and utter faith that he will be able to overcome his circumstances in the future. That, however, is all for now. So thank you so much for coming around. Next video going up on the channel is going to be some more Dual Destinies, I believe. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! So none of them are actually like strongly going off. None of it's especially messed up. The bomb went off, right? Okay, you would have been surprised and confused about that. And rubble started falling. It fell on top of me. Oh, okay, well that's weird.